Hello to you. I'm so glad you're here. We are on day 4 of this game, and we have just activated the touchstone that we found actually near our camp. You look at our map, we have gone quite away from where we started, exploring probably the eastern half of the continent where we are. And we have just found the touchstone, so we are supplying it with the necessary equipment. And I'm going to leave an axe here, and I don't really have enough logs to leave, but I have left some grass, and we'll have to pick up some flint and other things to leave. Now, this is my camp, and the reason that it is so big and full of bones is because it is the abandoned fort. And normally, whenever I find the abandoned fort, I will go in and pick all the grass, and then I will come back out and I will open this chest, and it will explode and the whole thing will burn down. I would say 97-98% of the time when you find this structure and you open that chest, it will explode and burn down. But every once in a while, you get lucky and you open the chest and it doesn't explode. And inside the chest was the fire scepter, some ashes, some gunpowder, and some logs. So I have been adding to that as I go because at that time I didn't have a backpack, and this is just for storage. I have not made a permanent structure. Hopefully we can build a fire. I need to find more stones. Let's see, I can build a fire right there. So we've been camping out here, and then we were lucky enough to continue on our journey, and right around the corner is the first touchstone. So what we'll do is we'll drop the logs that we have and get the necessary supplies that we like to leave. We're going to build a shovel if we can. I don't know if we even have enough rocks. Tools. Shovel. Yes, okay. We can build a shovel, and we will build a suit, a grass suit to leave at the touchstone. It's not that important with this touchstone because it's just a stone's throw from our camp, but you never know what your situation will be, I guess, and so we will do that. Okay. And I'm so hungry. I have forgotten to eat again, as I usually do. So we'll fill up on berries and carrots and wait for the morning. I don't think there's anything we can do about these bones, but we can dig up these grasses and get them out of the way, and we'll replant them outside so that we can have a ready supply of grass. And then our camp will be a little bit cleaner, and we won't have to worry so much about it. We can't get rid of the bones, but we'll just call them decoration. Not the decor for everybody, but yeah, go with what you got. All right, and then there are a few tufts of grass out here that we could dig up and get out of the way, just because they're too near the wall, and if they were to catch on fire, they would start the wall on fire. Also that tree, so we'll get those out of the way eventually. Get that. All right. So let's see, what did we need? We needed to drop off the suit. And usually I already have an axe. I have some grass. Usually I leave some logs and oh, we might as well do that. Leave logs and leave the suit. Let's see, you need to build a fire. Need to chop trees. Need to be protected. Alright, we can't leave food because it just would spoil if it takes a long time for you to use it. So we'll just carry on. We're going to need some manure when we plant the new grasses. And you know, this really is kind of an ideal location for a camp because you're right near grass, you're right near trees. I haven't really looked for any rabbit holes yet, but we will need to get another axe. Oops, not shovel. Thank you for 2 shovels now. Okay, pay attention. We need to get an axe and make sure that we keep our tree chopping going because we want to add on to this fort. So we'll chop down these 2 trees. Now the last game I used both of my touchstones in rapid succession because I don't know, I was a little unlucky and I didn't think, you don't have time to think things out when you're being attacked by a tree monster. So this tree monster comes after me, so I think, aha, I'm just gonna mosey on back to town because it's daylight and the pig people are there and they'll help me vanquish him. Well, what I didn't remember was that I had weakened that tree monster with fire before my neighbors ever got a hold of him. And that helped a lot. Well, I happen to have one of the tentacle ends. I can't remember what they call it, but it's just a stick or leg with 2 spikes on the end of it, and I have found that is even better than a spear. You can kill a spider in 2 whacks. I mean, it's a pretty formidable weapon. So if you ever have a chance, if you're over by the swamps and you see somebody vanquish one of the tentacles, they sometimes will leave these weapons laying around and you can get them, and oh my goodness, they're one of the best weapons that I've run across so far. So I'm excited about traveling around again and finding the swamp area and just seeing, because those fish creatures, the little creatures from the Green Lagoon, we'll call them, when they die, I think they turn into pieces of fish. And the last game, boy, I wasn't going hungry, because every time I'd go by that swamp, it would just be fish, 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 frog legs, and forget about eating carrots and berries. I was eating good in the neighborhood, you bet. So, well, after sitting around for all these days, and we'll just go ahead and I only have 2 manure, but we'll go ahead and replant this grass that I pulled up, and I pulled up 10 of them, so that's pretty good. We'll just plant them around, and there's a whole herd of beefalo over here, so we won't have any trouble finding fertilizer for them. And that way we'll always have ready grass outside our front door, and that will be a big help. But we still have a lot of exploring to do, and so we will continue with that. There's a lot of new things to discover, and we have found a handful of skeletons, but they didn't really have good stuff. I mean, a couple of traps and some rope, and then it was just logs and twigs. So Nothing amazing from the skeletons so far. Now, I was going to look for rabbit holes, and right around the camp, there's one. Let's put our trap there because we got this from a skeleton. So we'll set that over there, and we'll continue to build traps every time we see a really good located rabbit hole. We'll build the traps. Let's see if we can build a fire. I still don't have any stones to build a permanent fire, but we need to get that done because this helps establish this as our camp. And I was thinking I could always knock a wall out and add another room. I was going to, I'll have to close it in up there and build a gate because I like to have a gate. And I only have 6 rocks. I guess that's why I can't build a... oh, you're always hungry. Whatever. We've got adventures. Eat up. Alright, so let's see. Let's see about building... before we do that, well, I think we have rope in the chest, but we'll just go ahead and build a couple of rope. We'll build a couple of boards. I can't remember how many we need. Maybe just 2. What am I? Yeah, let's see. Oops, I went up too far. Yeah. 2 and 1. Okay. We'll build a wood wall. So we don't want anybody getting in our camp while we're gone. So what we'll do is we'll put one here, and put one here, and we'll put one here. And then we have room for our gate. Okay, let's see what it takes to make a gate. I can't remember. A wood gate, we need 2 more boards. Okay. Alright, that used up all of our wood, but we'll be able to put a gate. Oh, we need an alchemy engine. Oh, phooey. What does it take to build an alchemy engine? Oh, I need to find the blocks of stone. Okay, well, shoot. Well, I guess we don't get our gate until we get our stone. Which just means we need to explore some more. And so off we go. Alright, and we left off down here. We'll definitely need to get some stone if we see it. We'll definitely need to chop some trees before dark because we'll definitely want to build a fire. Alright. We haven't really been attacked by anything. We've run through a few spider nests. They're just more annoying than anything else, and so we haven't felt the need for any butterflies or anything yet. We're just exploring and trying to get the lay of the land. We may even do 2 forts this time because if we find the Pig King, it's always nice to have the neighbors. And then when you're traveling, you always have someplace safe to go. And we can keep all of our supplies in the chest outside the door and hope that it doesn't get hit by lightning. So off we go. We've got plenty of daylight to go explore and see what we can see. Okay, let's see. We're running along. I'm surprised, and I know in some of the games I think they need to make sure they stay hydrated, but this fellow doesn't have to have anything to drink. He just needs food. Which is too bad he can't find a cup of coffee and enjoy a cup of coffee. There's usually, yes, a spear. Okay. A spear, that'll help because we didn't have one. I don't know. I haven't done any research on the gnome or the cranky pox or whatever, so we'll leave those sit and just carry on with our exploration. We're just doing a perimeter sweep right now and trying to find some treasures. Oh, and yeah, spiders have to build everywhere. Usually, I've taken to where I just get rid of these little ones as I come across them, but I just am not going to take the time right now. We're kind of looking for some food. We don't have any food right now. We have one berry. So we will get some logs and get out of the way of these spiders. Boy, I got in a... Oh, did we lose our axe? Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. We can go through some axes. When I have to build my own wall, I cut trees down constantly so that I can build the wall I want. And I've had some pretty good walls, and if I get my alchemy engine and get a gate on there, that just makes it really cool to go in and out of your gate. The pig people can't get in and get your stuff. They get hungry, so you gotta really keep your eye on them. It'd be nice to find a few carrots or some berries. Oh, and there's a swamp. Okay, so we'll hang around in this area because we really need to explore the swamp to see what's going on in there or if there's anything on the other side. So we'll hang around in this area. We'll scope out and look for some food until it gets dark. And we'll try to camp. Let's get rid of him. We'll try to camp near some trees that we can cut down. I know, we're hungry. We're hungry. We're looking for food. There's a berry. And there's another dead guy with just twigs. Okay. Well, twigs are twigs. Oh boy, we're getting pretty hungry. It would be a bad day for the Hey, there's the Pig King. Surely these guys will have some berries. Let's do a quick sweep. Come on, guys, where's your berry? Where's your berry horde? Nope. We better build a fire. Usually, if these guys by the Pig King will have a really good horde of berries or carrots or something. But no such luck this time. All we have are some flower petals, 2 berries, and some seeds. Yay! We should last until morning though, and then we can see what we can find. So now we have located the Pig King, and that is usually where I like to set up my camp. And we're not far from there, and it looks like there may be a road that goes all the way up to our other camp. So if we decide to set up 2 camps, this would probably be where we would do it. Even though these guys seem to be slackers and not have any big horde of berry bushes or anything. But when morning comes, well, I think before we go in the swamp, we had better find some something to eat because we don't want to go into the swamp on an empty stomach. So, let's see. We've got 8 logs. And we should have left those boards and rope back at the camp. But that's okay. Alright, you guys. Where's your hoard of berries or something? Help a weary traveler, huh? No? Well. I see, that's a... Okay. Guys, come on. Who are you? Hilarious. Tater. Come up. Jamie. Come on, share some chow. Share some chow with me. I'm a weary traveler. No such luck, huh? Uh-oh. He's being attacked by spiders. A lot of times when I try to help the pig people with spiders, I end up hitting the pig people, and then they're not very nice about it. Uh-oh, I don't think I did him any favors. Oh no. We're gonna get attacked by the hounds. Alright, we need to find some food quick. Oh boy, this is not a good time to be attacked by hounds. Because we're pretty hungry. We don't have much strength. We better switch over to our spear. And we'll eat the berry that we have. Uh-oh, here they come. Okay. Help, pig guy, help! There. Alright, thank you, pig person. I'm sorry for the little wounds you got. I appreciate your help. You may not have any food, but you saved me. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's another tree. Let's cut him down. With our last strength. We'll cut this guy down. Alright, we're not having much luck finding the food. And I would hate to starve to death. What can we do? What can we do? Because if we go in the swamp, there's not going to be any food unless they're the green guys, and they're usually right up front. So let's look at where we are. Okay, we're just going to run up into the woods and hope we find something. Sometimes there's a random carrot or berry bush in the woods. We're not really in a berry carrot kind of place right now. So we've got to cross our fingers and hope. Oh, there's one berry bush. Okay. Oh, turkey. Turkey. Alright. This is our last hope down here, and probably the turkey's gonna run and get it, and then we'll be done for. Alright. Alright, so what we're gonna do, just to save ourselves, we're gonna hop on this road. Oh, it's not even lasting. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Because we need to get into an area that's got berry bushes. Ugh. We may have to go. Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? You know, we could probably try to get a rabbit. Oh boy. How long does it take to kill a rabbit? Well, there's some seeds. Come on, rabbit. We are so hungry right now. There we go. All right. We're going to stop and build a fire real quick and cook this morsel and eat it. We're going to eat our seed. All right. Well, that'll keep us alive anyway. Let's see where we are. All right. We're up in some grasslands. Yeah, keep it to yourself. Spiders. Alright, so we're back at camp, and I don't think we have any food saved in our camp, but we did put a rabbit trap up here somewhere. So let's go look before night falls. Well, we didn't... Oh yeah, we got one. And there's a berry bush. Good. Alright. So we're going to drop the rabbit trap again. And get the berries. We have enough to build a fire. And since we don't have a permanent fire in our camp, we're not going to worry too much about it. There is a berry bush over here. And there's one up here. And we'll pick these flowers, not grass, flowers along the way. See if we can make it up to that other berry bush. Yes. So we'll build our campfire right here. We'll get this other berry bush. And yay! We have a rabbit. He's going to save us. And 3 berries. Yay! That will at least give us some strength to make it through the night. And then we can plot out where we're going. So this area that we're in, you know, is largely unexplored, but what I was trying to do was complete the map. And so if I don't want to walk all the way back down to the swamp area, we can just continue the exploration up this way from where we started. And we'll go around and get on that road and just go off into the wilderness come morning. So we'll do that, and we'll maybe meet up with where we left off down at the swamp area. Shouldn't take too long, and it's day 7, so we have quite a few days to prepare for winter, and we do already have a nice fort since that one was available for us to move into. We're squatters, folks. We are squatters. Okay. All right. We'll come home again. We'll come home again. We'll just go around. That herd of beefalo seems to be staying pretty close. And there's the first road. Oh, and it's the brick road and the dirt road. Okay. There were a lot of frogs up here when I came through. Oh my goodness. There were so many frogs, but I did not stop to try to get any to eat because there were so many of them. I mean, if you stopped to try to kill one, they would have all come over and just annihilated me. So, oh, here's a little land bridge going back to where we've already been. So that's good to know. Okay. So if we look at it, yeah, okay, now we could say from where I started, we're going the opposite direction. So there's some gold rocks. If we needed gold, and we actually have a lot of gold. And we're hungry again. Gee, who knew? Here's another little land bridge. This map seems to have a lot of the land bridges. Oh, glory be, there's a carrot. Oh, we better eat that. We better eat that first thing. Alright, let's get that butterfly because we did get a little wounded in our exchange over there with the spiders. Alright, and as always, we'll keep our eyes open for goodies. I'd love to find a puffy vest or a knit hat or, you know, something good like that. The marble stones, we need those to build our alchemy engine, so we're always on the lookout for the marble stones. Right now it's carrots and berries. And we'll have to disturb the spiders to get these berries, I guess. Didn't faze them. Yay, now we're going to be getting some food in our belly. Hooray! We have hit the mother lode. Uh-oh. Turkey. I hear a turkey. Back off, turkey, or I'll have some drumsticks to add to my dinner. We'll get a few supplies. We want to be sure to keep up with the grass. You don't want to be caught without grass. There's that turkey. He's going to distract us, I think, from our fight here. Let's see. Well, we've got 5 carrots now and 8 berries. So let's, yay. We're good. Alright. We've got 10 logs, so we can build a fire, no problemo. Turkey, you can just stay where you're at. We're exploring. We don't want you coming to get our berries. We're so hungry all the time. Leave our berries alone. Alright, well this is a pretty uneventful little trek, but it did save our lives. Coming up north this way and going the opposite direction from our first trek has saved us because we were able to get some food in our pockets and fill our belly. We better go get those. We have logs to build a fire. We have flint. And we've been gathering rocks. We have 11 now. We haven't seen a lot of rocks, but I think there is even a quarry by our fort, so that we could go get as many rocks as we wanted just by mining the rocks. Alright, we're gonna run up and get this carrot. It's just now starting to get dark. So we'll continue on our way. I hesitated this time of night to chop a tree. We should have chopped one during the day, but we'll just continue on. It looks like that turkey is gonna follow us. We'll just have to see if we can get an opportunity to invite him to dinner, if you know what I mean. All right, so I think that our risk of starvation has passed. We are pretty well stocked up, on food and berries. Oh, look at all the berries. 1, 2, 3. Keep our eye on the clock. We don't want to be caught unawares, but we need to come over and get these flowers too. We don't want to get down in the dumps and have our mind start playing tricks on us. That would not be good. Oh, we're going to stay in a good frame of mind. We have a good home and we have great adventures ahead of us. So, have we run to the end of the road? Oh, we have. Okay. Now we just need to go back up around where we've already been and continue. Oh, we can't. We have to go all the way around. Here we go. It's just a little trick. Oh, and I said I was going to watch. And there I almost I almost blew it. All right. We're going to cut down a tree. Okay. All right, so we'll check out our map. So much for keeping your eye on stuff. We're going to cook our seeds and we're going to eat them. And then we're going to fill our belly because we've just got a pocket full of berries and carrots. All right. All right, let's check out our map. It's almost day already. So we'll go up around here and then we'll head south again. Yay! This is quite an adventure. Let's see what we can find. Come on, Day. There you go. We're not waiting on you. We're going to get going. We've got a lot of ground to cover. We don't need to pick any flowers right now, so we'll save those. You get too many in your pocket and then they die, you just got to throw them away or burn them in the fire or give them to some pigs to eat. And they're not doing you any good if you have to drop them. So there's one of those frogs. Yeah, I said there. Look at all the frogs up there. There's a bunch of them, and we're not going to stick around to count them because right now we don't care. We just want to not get hurt. So we're just going to keep going, see what we can find. There are a lot of holes in this land. You know, I've run across a lot of just holes, big holes, little land bridges. This is a lot different from most of the games that I've played. They're just, yeah, everyone's different, so you never know what you're going to get. Now we're in the grasslands again. Mapping it out. Trying to watch for skeletons with treasure. We did, in one of our games recently, get courageous and use our shovel to dig up some of the graves in the graveyard. And we got lucky because we did not get the ghost. We got some blue gems and one red gem and a gnome. Nothing useful though. And then there was I think a piece of a tentacle that I dug up that didn't seem to serve any purpose at all except for being yucky. So yeah, we left the jewel. Hey, we're back at the Pig King. Okay. All right, so we're back at the Pig King already. So let's zoom out. That would, oh, I see. Okay. So we didn't, okay, there's some land up north that we have not explored yet. But since we're down by the Pig King again, we'll go ahead and do the swamp since we still have half a day left. So we'll get down here. I believe it's down here. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. We'll go around here. We still have half a day left to get through the swamp. And this is a good time to do it. Let's just map this out. I didn't see any of the fish guys, the creatures from the Green Lagoon. But that's not saying we won't run into any of them. If this land bridges up with another land, they could be anywhere. Oh, there's our first tentacle. Trick is to just keep moving. Don't stop unless you absolutely have to, and then you need to look for the little bubbles or spots that the tentacles could come out of. There are a couple of little wavy lines. See, there's a tentacle right there. Yep, here he comes. Oh, you didn't hang around long enough to set him off, and that's the trick. Whoa! Sometimes when you're going around a corner or something, you will set him off. And I've run across the abandoned farm in the middle of the swamp. That's not a good place for the abandoned farm, or at least the abandoned farm can be anywhere it wants, but it's not a good place to set up camp because life in the swamp is too harsh. It's just too harsh, and you're not going to survive. There are no resources for you in the swamp. You're not going to find any grass. You're not going to find any rocks. You're not going to find any food. It's just a swamp. And so we'll just run through to map it out. And then maybe later. This is a big swamp too. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh! Okay. See what I mean about the corners. Okay. All right, let's stop a minute because we got walloped. All right. That's a big swamp. That sure is a big swamp. And I'm not anxious to explore the rest of that, but we'll at least map out the edge because it seemed to go a pretty good distance. And woo! Let's eat a few carrots just to help our health go back up a little bit. And now would be a good time to start thinking about butterflies. Well, when the morning comes. We're not going to find any butterflies at night, I don't think. So let's check our map. Yeah. See how big that swamp is. It's a pretty big swamp. Oh gosh, there's another one of these trees. That makes 3. I don't know that I've ever seen 3 of them. Yikes. Alright. Whoa! What are you doing? Alright, let's check our map because now we seem to be surrounded by swamp. Ah. Alright, so while we're here in this little pocket, we'll go ahead and just explore the edge of this. Yeah, tomorrow we definitely need to find some butterflies. Okay. We're keeping our eye on the clock. We're trying to map this out the best we can. And we have done it. So we're going to head in here a little bit and build our fire. We have enough rocks now to build our permanent campfire at the fort. So if we go back by there, we may do that. Oh, it's a full moon. Well, I don't think we're by any pig people, so we don't have to worry. But let's, oh, boy. I'd say I'm going to explore this a little bit, and then we're going to explore that other swamp tomorrow. Because it being a full moon, we can get around in the dark and look at stuff and explore. Oh, I missed them. The fireflies. Has anybody ever caught any fireflies? I mean, I think there's some kind of net or something you can build. Maybe you could put one of the bird traps out there and catch some fireflies for whatever reason. I don't know. But I have built an alchemy engine now in some of my games, and I even had a thermal stone, which was absolutely wonderful to walk around and not get cold in the snow. Okay, so the other swamp is right down here. Whew, okay, we're gonna run through it and hope we don't get hit by a tentacle. Oh, look at that. We can take this... Oh, no. I was gonna say we can take this opportunity because we need to get out of here. We can take this opportunity to die. All right, we're gonna go back to our campfire. We're going to see if eating this cooked fish will help us get some health back. And the frog leg. Well, we managed to get one frog leg. Okay, so yes, the fish will help us get some life back. The frog leg, not so, well, a little bit. We'll eat all the carrots that we have. Oh, they didn't help at all. We must have been really dead. I mean, we must have been on the verge of death. Okay, so right now, right now, our best friend is going to be butterflies because we're hanging by a thread. No swamps, please. Oh, no. We have to cross the swamp to get back home. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, no, 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 dude. It's the creature from the Green Lagoon. Thank goodness he didn't chase us. Whoa! Okay. All right. Here, butterfly. Here, butterfly. See any spider glands laying around? No. I'm not fighting any spiders, because one hit and I would be history. Alright, let's see. Are you the werewolf? Tuna! We've seen you before. Oh, let's see. We need some butterflies. Is this our fort down here? Maybe. Anyway, we're gonna go into the grasslands to see if we can find some butterflies. Get our health back. We are on the verge of activating a touchstone. Using a touchstone. So we don't want to do that. We want to save that for more important things. So right now we just need some butterflies. Not rabbits. Alright, we're going to go up this road. We'll look for some butterflies. We've got a good bit of daylight left If we could get 4 or 5 butterflies just to get our foot out of the grave, would be okay. No ornery beefalo. Oh, now we're back by our camp. And I don't think we have anything to help us get over sickness. So we need butterflies. There's always a lot of flowers around here, so where are the butterflies? Because they're not going to be any when the sun goes down. Oh, there was one. Yay, we needed that very badly. Oh, and now it's going to rain. We're going to stay away from our camp for fear that if we go over there, we'll get hit by lightning and burn down. So we're just gonna, we'll reset our trap. Oh, I was so hoping that before the sun went down, we would find some butterflies to help us out. But I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any. Just that one. Oh, fortune. Fortune is not on our side right now. Fortune is not on our side. You know, some spider glands or something. Nope, all the butterflies are gone now. Any spider glands? Oh boy. Alright. And we don't have any carrots left. So let's see. We could go back up this way. And there may be some more carrots. We'll get on this road. As long as we can see it. Well, wow, there's a carrot. I wish we had a hat. Can we make a hat? Not without an engine, I guess. Alright, well, we'll just keep track. Maybe we're up here in the grassy land, so maybe we'll get some butterflies if we don't pick all the flowers. We have some carrots to eat. And if we cook our berries, that will help us. So we'll just get ready to camp out for the night. We'll camp over here. We couldn't build a hat. Alright. I think we have enough logs to keep us going, and if not, we're by a tree. We'll kill this rabbit and cook him and eat him. And then we're going to cook some of our berries. We're going to eat a carrot. And we're going to eat our berries. And even our toasted seeds, and that gave us a little life back. Our goal is to get some butterflies tomorrow, and hopefully one of them will have a stick of butter. Every once in a while, very rarely when you hit a butterfly, he will die and become a stick of butter. And the butter will heal you halfway. I mean, it's a very potent healing thing to have. So hopefully, we'll, instead of butterfly wings, we'll get some butter. Let's see. There's a bunch of flowers over here. There's a butterfly. One butterfly that we will chase to the ends of the earth. Oh, we thought hiding behind the tree would help us. Nope, he's a pretty quick butterfly. Alright, well, we'll walk over this way. And we'll see if we see any butterflies in the grassy lands. There's one. So now we get to spend our whole day eating butterfly wings. But if it means we get to be here tomorrow, then that's what we need to do. So keep going. Keep going. That's the whole idea. But where are we? Okay. So the land below us hasn't been explored, so we'll go ahead and do that while we look for butterfly wings. There's a lot of berries over here, and we're not going to pick them unless we need to. We've got 15 berries right now, so we don't really need to pick them in. There may come a day when we're desperate, and why pick them if we don't need to? Or they could be here and save our life one day. And I know they grow back, but, you know, all they're going to do, if you're carrying 25, 30 berries in your pocket, they could spoil, unless you have an ice box. Really not a good idea to pick all those berries. So, butterfly, butterfly. Alright, we're still exploring unknown territory over here. And I wish it was butterfly land, but apparently it's not. It's barren land. And there's just a big hole there. And it's day 11, and we're wasting our time instead of preparing for winter. But, hello? You're not wasting time if you're trying to stay alive. Because you're not going to make it through winter unless you heal yourself. And I wish that, you know, maybe we should go back down by the pig people, because they're always fighting spiders. And that's a good way to get the spider glands, because they're healing. I've never managed to get one of these while it's flying around. If you stop chasing it, it'll go back dark. There's only one little opportunity you have for getting them when they're dark. And it's hard to chase them because they go every which way. Let's see. Alright, we've about explored all this area, so let's head on back down. There we go. Alright. There's another one. Come back to the flower. Come back to the flower. No. Hooray. Okay. So at least we have half a chance now. Oh, and there's another butterfly. Alright, that's a pretty good haul. And we're not hungry, so we're not going to waste carrots by eating them. We'll just continue to explore and try to find more butterflies. you know, I guess we're not wasting time really if we're exploring, so we will just count this in on our exploration, and hey, if we're not being attacked by something, that's pretty good. Alright, let's go down here. Alright, so no more butterflies for right now. But we can continue to explore this area because, oh yeah, this is, we haven't even gone on the perimeter of this area, so let's keep going. Let's see what's over here. We only thought we were done exploring. Okay, this is rocky land. Oh, and it's gonna is it gonna continue on? Yeah, there's a little divot there. Let's collect these rocks. We don't have a whole lot of rocks, so that would be a good thing to collect more rocks, and we don't have to hit rocks to do it. They're just laying around. It's a good opportunity, and you can always usually find 3 or 4 or more gold nuggets in the graveyard. So if you don't have a pickaxe and you know where the graveyard is, that's a good way to get some quick gold, is to find the graveyard and rummage around in there, because they'll just be laying about, and they're easy to pick up. Alright, we're going to have to build a campfire. So let's do it before it's too late. And we're going to get this flint. Scope out the 3/4 of a moon. And we'll just hunker down and eat a few carrots. They're going to help us with our health. And eat a few flower petals. Oh, they're starting to turn, so let's just eat them. And then whatever health we get out of them will be good. So we're okay. I think if we got in a fight with 2 hounds, we probably wouldn't make it, but we're not doing too bad. Exploring. That's what we're doing. Exploring. Alright, let's check our map out. Right, now see that we've noticed that that top part wasn't even explored. That's getting to be a pretty big map. We could do extensive exploration before winter, since we already have a fort established if it didn't burn down while we were gone. So we'll continue on around the perimeter of this section. See what kind of land we have up here. It looks like a little bit of everything. Desert, rock, grass. Still all scraggly and full of holes. We probably should cut down a few trees, since we've only got 7 logs. We've cut down 3 of the totally normal trees, and I'm hoping that the totally normal trees are what spawn the tree monsters. And by cutting those down, I won't get tree monsters. I know it's probably wishful thinking, but that's my theory. That's my theory. Okay, so let's see. This was a pretty big peninsula, because if we stop a second and look at the map. Look at how big this peninsula is getting to be. That's quite a lot of land left to explore. So let's finish mapping it out, and then we'll call it a day and slowly make our way back to our fort and prepare to get some berry bushes. I probably could get some on the way back since I made an extra shovel by accident. I could probably start collecting berry bushes now. And that might not be a bad idea because it takes them 3 or 4 days, I think, to grow back into berries. Oh, yeah, we're almost back. We're almost back. Oh, there's the end of the land. We're almost back to where we started. Look at that. I think we have completely mapped out. Well, maybe not up there. Oh boy. Let's check the perimeter of all. It looks like we've mapped out. Oh, except for that swamp. Blah, I hate swamps. Oh, well, I think we did that swamp pretty good. And then there's a little section here that's probably just the edge of the land. So, it's a pretty big, whoa. Yeah, that's a pretty big continent right there. And we mapped it out. We may have to run up there just to see. I think that's probably done, but we may run up there just to see. So, a big map for us to explore. We still need to find some butterflies to get our health back to normal. And we're doing pretty good on food. And we'll just continue. For right now, we'll say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. And please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. We're making them all the time. And, oh, butterflies. We're making them all the time and hope that you enjoy playing the Don't Starve as much as we do. And we'll see you again next time. Please join us. Have a great day.